The office of Sheriff of Calloway County involves many duties, including of primary importance, upholding law and order throughout our community. Additionally, the Sheriff's Office is responsible for collection of property taxes, serving court summons, and providing bailiffs to district and circuit courts. The Sheriff's Office is also at times a community crisis center, receiving and dispatching information concerning accidents, severe weather, and other dangerous occurrences. The office of Sheriff is being sought by 3 candidates. Please welcome Mr. J.D. Williams, Mr. Max Dowdy, and Mr. Charles Stephenson. Welcome, gentlemen. Mr. Harden, please begin our questioning.
With the safety of the people of Calloway County perhaps a top priority, do you see that, or do you feel that you will face any problems as far as getting that job done? And if there are none, how do you propose to make the protection even better than what it already is?
There is a problem on the safety of Calloway County, and it's due to shortage of manpower. I like to patrol the county all that I can, but due to the shortage of not enough help, I cannot patrol the county like I would like to. And I would like to sometime, maybe if we can get more money from the fiscal court and get some more manpower, then I would like to patrol the county more and see that they're protected more than what they are right now.
The lack of manpower is the main thing. Of course, that's the money situation you got too. But if you take the ones you got and keep them busy working and patrol the main areas more than you do the ones that's quiet, keep their cars out where the crooks can see the cars and they'll know, inspect to be a law official by, will help a whole lot in the safety of the people of Calloway County.
Well, the money problems, they said, is what everybody tells me is going to be the big problems with the Sheriff's Office. What I propose to do, I'm going to hire trained deputies that has patrolled before, knows all about law enforcement, and can get the job done probably with not as much patrol if the funds are not available. Now, if funds available, they're going to have to be there in order to keep trained people working.
Mr. Shep.
When I heard Chuck Williams' job description, I realized that a sheriff needs a pretty big closet to contain all his hats. As a tax collector, as a law enforcement official, there are also budgetary matters in the sheriff's office. Which of those do you consider to be the primary job if you're elected sheriff?
Well, the taxes is the biggest job you got, the most money and things, but protection of the people of Calloway County would be my main objective.
I agree with Max on that. The taxes, according to the book, is supposed to be the primary responsibility of the sheriff, but I don't believe that way. I really believe that protection of the people is. You can hire a bookkeeper, somebody to collect your taxes, and you just can't go out here and hire a policeman every day to protect your property.
I agree the taxes is the biggest priority, but you can't just go out here and hire just any and everybody to take care of the taxes. You can't, that is a hard job to do, to take care of the taxes. It's a lot of work to it. You've got to know what you're doing. And but I would say that and the county is the two top priorities on it.
Papers and magazines I've read where in many counties across the state, the sheriff is actively involved in coming out to the school systems, talking about problems concerning drugs and other crime, trying to prevent the youth of our state from getting into trouble when they grow up. However, when I've been in school, I've never known the sheriff or any of the city officials to come out, and I wondered if during any of your terms as sheriff, if you would be willing to come out to the school systems and educate the young people about crime and about drugs.
I would like to initiate a program to go to the school and civic organizations on drugs. I believe that's one of our biggest problems at this time. Drugs, people steal, break in places to buy drugs. I believe the education is the place to start with it.
We have went out to the schools a few times and talked to the students about drugs. We have got some drugs and on a little board like that, all kinds that we show them and talk to them about it. And we have been out a few times to the schools and talked to the students. And I would like to, if I am elected again, I would like to start a drug program again, there's money involved and there's manpower involved. If I could get a grant somewhere and get more money and some more manpower, I would like to start a drug program at the sheriff's office. It might not be a big program, but even a little one would help.
When elected sheriff, I will work closely with Murray High School and Calloway County High School down through the middle school with all the kids, because that's the main place right there to stop your drugs, is in the schools. And if you start out with them at an early age and explain to them the effects it will have on them in later life, I think that's a place where you can stop it. And I will work, and I understand there is some grants that you can get to help pay for additional help to do these kind of drug programs at the schools.
Mr. Atkinson.
We heard that Calloway County is a big county and it's most difficult to cover all areas as well as any of you would like to. I'd like to ask, looking at strong deputies as a good right arm for a sheriff, which they have to have, how many deputies do you plan to use for enforcement in Calloway County, and would you like to reveal the names of any of those deputies that you have made commitments to help you for our protection?
I will probably use the same ones that I have. I have 3 full-time deputies and 2 part-times, 3 part-times, and that is all that I can afford right now, so I don't have any intentions of hiring any more until I get some more money. I will probably keep the ones I have.
Well, according to the law, you can't promise anybody a job. KRS will state that you cannot promise anybody a job until you're elected officially in November. I want to have 4 full-time deputies and at least 3 part-time deputies and special deputies to work ball games and all ball games, football games, and night activities at the schools where they can help watch these drug situations.
The problem is getting the money. I've been looking at the budget a little bit. There should be more money appropriated by the fiscal court. I plan on hiring deputies. I haven't committed myself to hiring anybody. As Max says, it's the law says you can't do it. But I would like to have 5 or 6 deputies. I like to have good trained men and send them back to school for more training, keep up with the latest techniques and all in law enforcement, which they change daily. Like I said, it's money. It's going to take more money to do the job like any of us would want to do.
We all know that taxes is one way that we keep the county going financially. Now, as far as you know, are there any problems with collecting delinquent taxes currently in the county? And if so, do you have any proposals or a stance that you would take in increasing the collections?
No, that is a great problem. Right now, I haven't got any plan what to do with it, but I work closely with the county judge and the county attorney, and we will try to get this situation. I noticed with the pieces that comes out in the paper, there's usually 3 or 4 pages of delinquent tax, and this cost the taxpayers money just to put this in the paper and try to collect all of them.
I have probably yeah, we're going to study on that. I don't know if anything can be done or not. You see that every year is 3 or 4 pages of delinquent taxes. I really don't know what the answer to that problem is.
We have more delinquent taxes every year. We have 400 more delinquent taxes this time than we had last year. And of course, after so long, we send letters out. The county attorney sends letters out to all these people, explaining to them, wanting them to pay their taxes. A lot of them will come in and pay them. A lot of them will not pay them. But it seems to me that it's more delinquent bills every year. I know it is this time because it's 400 more delinquent this time than it was last year.